Let's watch this Joseph Rogan video.
Down here at a bad time, do you think?
I mean, we considered suing you. I was sitting there going, can I take legal action against him? Like, I called a lawyer, and apparently I cannot.
Listen, I'll give you...
also, this is the second fucking ad break, by the way. This is literally the top of the hour ad break, so I can do my ads at the regular time that I normally would fucking do them. If you no longer like to see the ads, if you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, all you need to do is become a partner at Twitch who don't see the ads anymore. Or you can subscribe for $5 or for free. You can do it for weird skipping ad time. Yeah. You can do it for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Here's the motherfucking 60-second ad, boys. And then we're watching this. All right,
3 meals.
Yeah.
Every time we go out forever.
We were, I mean, I was on a bread line 2 days ago. My opener flies into town. We're going to fly out for shows. All the flights grounded. We can't go anywhere. I mean, we're waiting outside of a supermarket for an hour, and then we're eating fish sticks in the dark of my house with no power. And I'm like, you know, Joe fucking Rogan, man, this was a real fucking leap of faith, but it's looking better today.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It was a once in, they're calling it a once in 120-year storm. But I think what that means is...
But that it literally happened in 2011. So, hey, what up, Austin?
It's like... ever recorded. Like you go back to 1800, is what we're talking about, or 1900 rather. Like what kind of fucking instruments were they using?
Yeah, what were they jotting down?
Farmer's Almanac was the big thing back in those days. And
How did that work? Because that fucking thing was apparently kind of accurate. It's kind of witchcrafty.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they would predict like next year's winter cycles.
Yeah, and harvests. And
that's why we say that climate change has created a situation in which extreme weather conditions are now becoming the norm. Okay? That's the fucking point. And Joe Rogan is not a climate change denier anyway.
Things like that,
So-
yeah.
What did they do? How did it work?
Well, it was just wild driving around Texas and seeing nothing but snow.
Yeah.
And it looked like Vermont. It looked like you were in the Northeast, but it didn't. It was like wild to be in Texas driving around and nothing was open.
Yeah.
So like gas stations
Nino
weren't
and,
open.
Lang are waiting for me
fast
to
food
train the
wasn't
nurse?
open.
Okay.
Nothing was open.
No.
It won't be a long day
Tell
for
you
Buddha
what was
tight
open at
schedule.
Houston Airport, and my boy Ted Cruz is like,
Okay,
Yeah,
after
he was-
this video, it's a 6-minute video. We're gonna fucking quickly move on from it, and I'll go into RP.
Out. And by the way, isn't it sad that like he couldn't get away with it? It's like, here's the thing about the Bush family. Say what you want about them, maybe whacked Kennedy, bygones, but I mean, now our leaders can't even get caught taking a commercial flight to Cancun. Like, that's pretty sad.
But here's the thing, like, what can he do? What is the reason for him staying?
I think it's just the optics of how it looks. Yeah,
right.
but of course, no, he doesn't have any of.
Can he make it warm
No,
out?
I don't think he has any power to do anything good.
Maybe he should be there with blankets. to
Yeah,
put him
well,
over
it's
the
funny.
pipes.
It's like the people that hate him the most are the ones that are like, he should be there. And it's like, doing what?
Well,
Here's
here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
He was one of the vocal critics of Mayor Adler, who's a Democrat,
Right.
who went to Cancun as well.
Right. What is it? Everybody goes to Cancun?
I think he was in Cancun. Was he in Cancun or was he in one of those?
Made the thing at the house.
Yes,
Or something like that.
but it was in Cancun or was it Puerto Vallarta? It was one of those nice places in Mexico.
Yeah. And he wanted. And he's the mayor of Austin?
Yes.
Yeah.
He went down there and he was saying,
The funny thing is, like, AOC raised $3 million and went down there and is like helping right now. Beto O'Rourke did a bunch of shit too. And the very same people who were saying like, what could Ted Cruz do? I mean, he's a senator. I mean, he's fucking useless. Are also the same people, 4 million now, are also the same people who are like, AOC's only doing this because she wants to make Ted Cruz look bad, or they want to make Republicans look bad. And it's like, how cynical of a human being are you that your immediate reaction to someone fucking like trying to help others in their time of need is like, oh yeah, like this is actually to make my guy look bad. Why doesn't your guy do it then? Why doesn't your guy fucking do it too? Also, even if it's literally for fucking PR, ultimately it's a good thing. Okay? And as congresspersons, if AOC was like a climate change denier, and also on top of that was like taking efforts, taking the initiative and like pushing for measures that literally were not precautionary, but the exact opposite to hurt the people of Texas versus or hurt her constituents or some shit, then we're having a different conversation. Even if Ted Cruz was symbolically doing something to help the people of Texas, there's still a criticism to be made there. You're like, well, dipshit, you're kind of the fucking reason. You're an advocate for deregulation. This is part of the reason why, we don't have the necessary precautions. This is literally the reason why the infrastructure is in a state of disarray because of your tax cut measures that you've pushed for. And then also on top of that, you're like lightly denying climate change, just like that. So, or legitimately denying climate change. So like, fuck you. You're still responsible, but like, good that you're doing something nice. AOC is not doing any of that. And also on top of that, trying to help.
Saying now is not the time to relax.
Yeah.
Cabo. There you
Cabo.
go. Cabo.
Yeah.
So he went down there. I mean, that's the place to relax.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Sammy Hagar's got a song about it.
I mean, it's crazy to watch. It's also crazy that he got caught and then he came back.
Well, he said, I was always coming back.
Yeah.
I was being a good father. Like,
yeah.
So you had to put a spin on it.
Yeah, I was dropping my face. I feel because Ted Cruz is the face of the guy that always is caught. Like, he looks like the kid at school who gets in on the prank too late and then the teacher catches him. Like, he just looks like he gets caught. He's not one of those guys who gets away with it. No matter what happens, he doesn't get away with it.
No, he's
I think Ted Cruz actually has the disadvantage of being ugly. You know how people say like, oh, pretty privilege. Like, Ted Cruz is so unique that he is so fucking ugly both inside and out. Like, what is inside actually fucking manifests outside. That like, it's one of those people who he's the singular individual who is a victim of lookism. Okay, like he is the only person on the planet that I will actually say is a victim of being a lookism. And he does no favors to himself, right? And, with his fucking beard or with his, like, weirdo fucking mullet or whatever. But I think that's part of the reason why people are so, like, they're so, like, disgusted by him. You know what I mean? They're so fucking disgusted by him. They don't want to be around him. He just looks so grimy all the fucking time.
Did you ever see those videos that they made where it was, I don't know who released the full video, but the videos that they made where he was running for president and he sat down with his mom and he was talking about, I go to church every day, and she's like, every day?
Right.
His mom threw him under the bus. Like, well, every day.
Yeah.
His mom was like, bitch, you don't go to fucking church every day. And it was like they had to retake scenes and it was...
Oh, the whole thing's a nightmare.
But they showed it.
How about somebody from the wife's group text leaked, because they were inviting neighbors going, come to fucking Cabo or wherever the hell, come to Cancun.
Yes.
And somebody leaked it to the New York Times going, here's the group text proving they were inviting us all.
I wonder how many moms were in that group text.
Too many.
Yeah, these are the videos.
Oh, this is great.
But these things are always gross, man. Those like, sit down with your mom. Let's pretend the camera's not here.
Right.
My
Tell
mom,
everyone how good I am.
I'm a good person, right, Mom? I'm a God-fearing Christian.
Tell everyone what a good person your son is. Yeah.
He was very good, though. I have to give him props because there was this one situation where what was it? It was a tech thing where he was
I don't remember.
God damn it. We talked about it on the podcast, Jamie. Do you remember what it was? Where he was calling them out for... God, it's escaping me. But I was actually kind of
deplatforming people or privacy.
Yes, it was.
It says like here. There's a video of him from the summer. He's like, "Who the hell are?" Let's see.
Who was he critiquing though? Who's he criticizing?
Like Google.
Yes.
And it says Ted Cruz on Google and big tech censorship.
Yeah, there was a.
Who the hell are you to decide who can speak?
He was catching them in some hypocrisies and some lies, and it was very good the way he was doing it and well phrased. Like you gotta give a little if you're gonna shit on the guy. Catch new episodes of the.
So there was no good takes in this. Ted Cruz is a lab experiment to make the most unappealing politician on earth. Yeah, like you need at least like a little bit of charisma to. I always thought that like you need to be at least somewhat charismatic to be able to do politics. Where's the new Clean Boys song, boys? Someone send me the new Clean Boys track. Okay. And honestly, seeing that, like seeing Ted Cruz, it's welcoming. It's warm, gives you fuzzy feelings. You realize that like, no, you don't. You can be the least charismatic person on the planet and still be a politician. It's great.